I've got a thrift haul today. It's kind of a doozy. I just never stop, right? I'm always secondhand shopping. Always gonna be secondhand shopping. It's my favorite hobby. First item from the bins. Aww. It's me breaking my rules on two fronts. I don't collect plush, and I have no idea who he is. Dino-Rama? Chester and Hester's? Is that right? I mean, he's cute, right? Does it just say Disney Parks? Oh, Animal Kingdom. I've always got the best cop-out. If I decide not to keep something, I can sell it, right? Put it in one of the booths, put it on eBay. Ooh, I'm thinking about joining Whatnot. Do you guys shop on Whatnot? But with the closing of Splash Mountain and the opening of Tiana's Bayou, I am now more aware of Disney attractions. So I picked this up because I was like, you know what? One day this store, this attraction, this something won't be here anymore, and I'll have a piece of what? Disney history. So it doesn't hit the nostalgia, which is why I buy most items, but it's falling under the category of it's gonna be Disney history someday, right? Wait, did I say estate sales? I know I got this at an estate sale because this is a very nice Christmas ornament. It's a very nice Winnie the Pooh. I'm not a huge Winnie the Pooh collector, but I picked this up intending to resell it, and I might still. The only two reasons I might keep it is I did some research and it has some, I just realized it's got damage on it. See right there? The top of his Santa. There. Sad day. We'll see. All right, this I know I got at the bins. It's puzzle. And for the life of me, I can't figure out how old it is. Oftentimes when I'm buying puzzles, I do buy puzzles secondhand, opened. I will count the pieces. I started counting this one and stopped. Over 480 pieces. 400. It's just gonna be so aggravating if I get together and find out one piece is missing or 5 pieces or whatever. And I'll have no way to know until I finally put it together. Does anybody remember when this was printed? I jumped over to eBay and no one has a production date on it. Not even a window of when they think it was made. A division of Hallmark cards, made in the US. There's not a single barcode on it. So that tells you something. And then the back, this just tells you what this print is about. This is the cover of a magazine from way, way back, 1939. This was not made. This puzzle was not made in 1939. I just want to know when this puzzle was made. Who had this as a kid? Someone tell me how old this is. And it's a puzzle. I have a little bit of a weakness. If I really like the image, not just any puzzles. I love a Thomas Kinkade print, at least legit Thomas Kinkade, like when Kinkade was still the artist. But his puzzles, oh, I hate those. Hate those. No, but that, I don't know what, I loved that. I really liked that. We'll move on. My last item from the bins. I think these were Happy Meal toys from the movie Lightyear. I liked this movie. I know a lot of people didn't like this movie. I really liked this movie. And it kind of tracks. I like the oddball stuff. And that movie just didn't really land with audiences. It landed with me. I thought Pixar does what it does. It does this fantastic storytelling. It can tell some really ugly, dark things in a really palatable way, in a really relatable way, in a kid-friendly way, a family-friendly way. I'm trying to land on how I want to represent Lightyear in my collection. I like these. I don't know. We'll see. I want all the sidekicks lined up. And then I think it might look dope to have like a bigger socks figure. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go to my first booth. There is a Disney vendor there. Oh my gosh, I lose my marbles for her stuff. I know. I don't collect Mickey, but I love this old rubber or plastic. It does say Walt Disney Productions 1977. It doesn't actually say where it's made. Animals Plus Incorporated. I've never seen that logo before. It's 70s. It's a Mickey's piggy bank. Why? Why do I thought it was in great shape. I am a hards good collector. This over plush any day. Wait till you see what I got next. But yeah, I'd been watching this for a while in her booth, and then she ran a sale. I think it was 20 or 30% off. So I ended up getting her or him for about, I think I paid $13 for this. $13 well spent, friends. Well spent. Isn't he beautiful? God, great condition. That's funny, right? I just don't get too excited about Mickey, but the Mickey stuff I have is, what? So I don't collect plush. And I don't have a specific love affair for like Mickey and his football garb. It was this, the applause tag. Can you see that? Still attached. In pretty good condition, relatively good condition, right? I haven't even bothered to, I'm pretty confident I can get that off. I'm pretty used to cleaning up toys before I go and sell them, so I should have done that before the video. But check this out. This is so creepy, right? This hard face, but this fuzzy. Okay, I don't think the camera's picking it up. It's clean, you guys. That's the reason I got it. The fuzz is not, normally if I come across these in estate sales, the fuzz will be like matted. So many questionable what's on that. The white is dingy, and the marks on the shoes. Overall, I thought he was in fantastic shape. Again, the tags. I live for these tags to tell me how old some of these items are. Great candidates for Shannon's Disney Museum. Not a Mickey fan, not a plush collector. Love it. All right, you guys are gonna like this one better. Is this really plush? I mean, come on. It's leather or pleather. I don't know what this material is. This says high quality fabrics. It's Baymax! I had never seen Funko Fabrications, but I saw Baymax, right? So I'm in the store and I'm just like, oh, and I go pick them up. And of course, looks like a pop, right? Doesn't say anything there to clue me in. I mean, it's the shape of a Funko Pop. But like, I can see that it's a soft material. What the heck is this? So I pick it up. And what's it say? Right back there. Funko? What? Funko collectors, please educate me. These were made before the Pops went boom, right? I don't know if they only did 1 or 2 runs of these. That is also a giveaway when they were still being made in Washington. He is staying in the box. He is staying in the box. So I love Baymax. Do not care that it's plush. Semi-unique. Okay, so still in that store, the woman I bought this bank from, she brought in some pins. None of them were very high value, but to me, these two were the best candidates. Typhoon Lagoon, I think I just recall people on YouTube talking about it. Not a clue, not a clue. And like we were talking earlier about my Dino plush, that's why I picked this one up, goodbye to Splash Mountain. So anytime I come across Splash Mountain, I pick it up, even though I never got to experience it. I'm gonna guess these are not original backers, but it is cool to see these old barcodes on the back. Are they connected to the pin? Who knows? But especially to have a piece of Splash Mountain, I got a handful of items. That's happy. Okay, so does that do it? Yes, that does it for that booth. Now we were gonna drive across town, go to the other booth. Let me show you what I bought from my friend Kimmy's booth. There is a piece of Kimmy that lives inside here. Little golden books. I've never seen an embossed a stamp on that before. That's cool. That original price tag is embossed. But anyway, I have a lot of these. I don't think I'm trying to collect all of them, but when I come across them and I'm trying to save money, I will quickly flip through them hoping that they'll just be trashed. I only pick them up if they're perfect. Kimmy's stuff is always perfect. No coloring, no nothing, nothing. Because I was like, how do you find them in such great condition? I'm pretty sure she said these are hers from when she was a kid. Look at that, no name. There's like no water damage, no marks on the inside. This was printed in 1980. I'm from 1981 and I don't look this good. Just look. I love you, Kimmy. This is a newer one, so it's not super duper rare. Gosh, newer? How can I say that? 1995. Do the math. That's newer. Anyway, hopefully it's gonna be all marked up and colored and torn and nope. Perfect. Look, the pages. They're not crumpled, torn, wilted, destroyed. Look at how Kimmy's tags are so cute. She has so had me up my game. I mean, she doesn't even know it, but she's the ultimate professional, so I take a lot of cues from Kimmy. Oh my gosh. There's not enough Grandmother Willow merch, is there? Oh, Grandmother Willow. Then she found out I was into comics. This was before the toy show, so I hadn't set my parameters yet on just getting Dell. But Donald Duck, like $2 a piece. That one was $2.50. This one's $2. Oh my God. This one right here, $1.50. And then this one does say Super Goof. So why? Why? Because Beagle Boy. Whitman. Did I say Gold Key? Whitman. Oof. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get this. Once again, record in perfect condition. It's not destroyed. Pencils, marker, crayons, water damage. Look at it. 1967. Printed in the US. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look. Look. I don't know how. How did she keep these so... Kimmy, did you buy this one? Did you source this one, or is this part of your personal collection? I'm not done. This. Months I was watching this guy. Months, and I kept saying, you don't need it. You don't need it. It's Quasi. Just like from the movie. I don't know, can you see? I have two Quasi Pops right here. Again, they're Pops, so they don't look like Quasi from the movie, but Hunchback of Notre Dame, in my opinion, doesn't have enough merch. You can't see. My favorite piece, like one of my favorite pieces in the room. I got this on eBay during COVID. It's a piggy bank. Hard plastic. I think it came out, you know, shortly after the movie did. But look at him. Look at that sculpt. Sometimes the old sculpts on the old toys are perfection. It's one of my favorite pieces. Anyway, so knowing that I had those two is why I put this off for so long. Every week I'd come in and stock my booth and I'd look at him. I'd be like, oh, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. And then finally one day I was like, you know, I think he's waiting for me. And he's beautiful. He's not scuffed up. This is what I mean. Kimmy lives in my head, right? In my soul. Now she lives in the museum. She just knows. She knows. Okay, the last item for the video? Yes. This is another one I watched for, I think I watched it for a couple months. I was like, you don't need it. You don't need it. I like to buy things that only say that looks exactly like the way they did in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Right. Sure. Of course. I mean, that totally looks like a Donald we've all seen and recognized.
It's a brooch. What the heck? My very first brooch, so there's that. Why? It's so different. I don't want to say I want to have a little bit of something, a little bit of everything, but I do like variety. I like different. It's fun to me. It's exciting. I don't know. And who makes this? Betsy Johnson. But it felt like ultra nerdy. I'm a nerd, all right? There's no, you can't deny it, you can't hide it. I'm not gonna downplay it. Yeah. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, you got a good taste of what my channel's about, what I'm about, the randomness, the history, the girl who buys Mickey and will tell you she's not a fan of Mickey, and the why. The why. Because why not? But truly, Wonderland shenanigans, Wonderland, that's what we're in. We're in my Wonderland, which is my personal Disney museum. And I love these videos. You will catch me accumulating, acquiring, inventory? There's a more appropriate word for items for the museum. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around. I have another thrift haul coming up and it's gonna be more of the randomness, more of the oddball stuff, more obscure. Now watch, I'm just gonna have a ton of new stuff in the next one, who knows? Anyway, please drop me a comment and let me know what you thought of my haul. I wanna know if any of us out there are twinning on these items, and I wanna know what your parameters are for your collections. Or do you just have enough security in yourself that you don't need excuses to buy what you wanna buy? There's a thought. Anyway, thank you guys for going on my little thrift journey with me. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one.